Morning. Rise and shine. Dream, Soul, good to see you guys. I don't think I've. No, that's not true. I've definitely gone live in the morning in the past. How often I've gone live, I don't know. Probably, I could probably count on one hand the number of times I've gone live in the morning. But we're here on a lovely Saturday morning because we could wipe today, and that's kind of fun. We got Route 208. We're losing Mons. The chestnutless run continues for at least a little bit longer. We got in the box. Yeah, okay. Let's set the stage. All right, here's where we are. When we're in Orberg City, about to head east to Fleroma. Um, this is the box. This is the box, and you know, listen, listen. We don't have that many mons. We have a few mons that are just kind of chilling down here because they're not super useful right now, and a lot of mons are right at the level cap, like Donphan and Wormadam and Ludicolo. A lot are close, like Nomu, Azu, Nidoking, and there's still a lot of fights in this split. So I don't know how we're gonna do it. I think the easiest answers are probably just gonna wipe. We also have this Hapini egg. I'm actually gonna hatch this right now before I forget. Um, I'll just head to so we can I should have just hatched this in the bike shop, but I forgot. So we're gonna go hatch it in the. We can do the TV station, I think. TV station, or we can do trainer school. Let's do TV station. You know, let's do trainer school. Um, so we'll get Hapini in. You can't actually evolve Hapini in this game for those who don't know. um, but it's a normal type, you know. It's a normal type. So this might take a while actually, because I'm assuming this is like vanilla egg steps. So apologize to everybody's eyes. Um, so Hapini will be nice because we've lost two normal types. We lost Perugly, we lost Furret. Um, so this will be much appreciated. But I think my big thing for this run is I just feel like I've gotten a good amount of experience. Still plenty more experience to be gotten the rest of this run, and we'll take that with us moving forward. I think is where I'm kind of thinking about it from. Okay, maybe close to hatching. Um, yeah, so I kind of feel like the realistic outcome. I think the most realistic outcome is we wipe to a Fantina gym trainer. But I could also see us wiping to a couple of these guys on 208. Some of them are kind of demon for when you're trying to like split EXP. Um, okay, we'll hatch soon. Hapini will be if I have to use Hapini a lot, besides just being like an EXP sponge, we're in a bit of trouble. All right, here we go. Hapini in. Just a reminder, like I said, cannot actually evolve this guy in Platinum Kaizo, but we'll take it. All right. IV check. Hasty. It's kind of a guy. I guess. I don't know. Hasty on this is objectively really funny because literally, I think you would just want like plus SPDF and everything else just doesn't matter. All right. Let's head back to Orberg. Actually, you know what? We're going to have to pre-sleep. So you know what? We may as well plan for the next fight here. Pre-sleeping is now in Twin Leaf. All right. To the calcs. All right. So first up on the docket is Black Belt Kyle. So I think what I'm be trying to do a lot of on this route is trying to split my EXP in such a way that avoids my mons leveling up. Like I said, a couple mons are already really close, right? So like, for example, you look at Donphan. Donphan has 4,000 EXP to play with for the remainder of this split. There are, I think, 8 trainers on this route, if I remember that correctly. And then Fantina's gym has a ton of trainers. I think you have to fight, I want to say it's like 6 before the actual Fantina fight. So 4,000 EXP is not a lot to play with at all. I think Ludi has even less. Wormadam is right around where Donphan is. Is there anybody else at 38? Or is it just, I think it's just those 3, but like, I don't know, I'm assuming, yeah, like this is basically level 38. Nomu with the boost it gets from being a trade mon is like basically there. Aqua Armor has some to play with, I guess, right? Madam Web doesn't have a ton, you know. Hasu's kind of close, right? So we're just gonna have to play really aggressively into like splitting EXP, right? All right, so I put Hapini in the calc. I also put the Gorbis I got in the calc. Minus special attack is unfortunate, but it's fine. Or this is what the Clam Pearl is, right? And then will be when I get Gorbis. I think I have to fight. I don't know how many trainers I have to fight to get to the deep sea scale, but we'll see. The plus defense is kind of nice on this, at least. So we'll see. All right. So what's annoying about this fight? What's like really annoying about this fight is these 2 mons in the back. For me, at least in my opinion, they're built very similarly. One's an electric type, one's a fire type. Now here's the thing, right? I could like throw Nomu out against these guys and feel really good. I want to avoid Nomu EXP though is the problem. Especially because Nomu gets like boosted EXP. So I don't want to have to bring Nomu. Donphan would also be good against these guys. I don't want to bring Donphan. So that's the problem. The Primeape is also kind of annoying because it has a U-turn, so you just don't really know what it's going to do. So, like, just looking at this moveset, right? Like, someone like Wormadam is, like, probably pretty good. Here's what we also have to consider. The Razor Claw raises critical hit ratio by 1 point. It's all but the last one. The Painter before the scale. Sup, all. Welcome in. And then Karate Chop. Increased crit ratio. We're preparing for some Route 208 trainers on a lovely Saturday morning. How are you? Yeah. You're shaking Accelerock every time and you're slower. Get the Intim. Be taking Accelerock. this isn't bad. What if I get the Intim off, and because of Razor Claw, I could go to. Do I really want to go to Donphan? Go Sand Slash. I might be asking a lot out of Sand, because Sand Slash would be also an option late. Level 36. Level 36 Sand Slash beats the Electabuzz if I switch in on Thunder Punch. Which is incredibly enticing, but I have to come in at full HP, which means I can't use Sand Slash for Primeape. Which kind of brings us back to initial point. I mean, this would be clicking Assurance against Nidoking. It's like pretty solid for me. I would be worried about this though, because yeah, this is gonna come in and it's gonna click Swords Dance with Aqua Jet, which is a problem. What if I have Ariados? Oh, it's also Focus Banded. This guy's very much actually kind of a problem. Yeah, Pikachu beats this, but not, Focus Band, obviously. Yeah, so the Swords Dance on this I don't like at all. I don't like the Swords Dance on this, because it's pretty much always going to click it. It's a Prinplup. Like, even at base, it's not killing camera up from that range. I bet Gorbis is actually pretty good. Doublehead's still kind of doing the thing. So I mean, I could try just beating this with Ariados. I could try just beating this with Ariados. If I want to. I just hate the Accelerock part of this with the Razor Claw. Alternatively, we could like go to Donphan, bait U-turn into Prinplup. We get a Bulldoze off, probably. It's at -1. I could kill it, but I don't really want to kill it with just Donphan because I got to split the EXP. I could go back to Ariados. I mean, I don't like that with the Swords Dance setup, though, is the problem. I might just try to kill this with Ariados. Just hope I get, like, decent lack of crit luck. That's going to bait in Magmar. Always going for Fire Punch is actually really nice. I wonder if we could run the Shuckle. Yeah, we could run Shuckle Encore. Go Prinplup. Beat this with Prinplup. Right, because we just have to take 2 Fire Punches, and we can't get burned, we'll be pre-slept. Prinplup will bait E-Buzz. E-Buzz goes for Thunder Punch. Which allows me to go into Sand Slash. Sand Slash at 36, never did to Ice Punch crit. We KO with Drill Run. Then we get Prinplup. This is where things are going to get really annoying. Because, like, the chance it's just Swords Dances here is really high. It's also Speed Tie. I have 1 spot left on the team. Yeah, literally any Swords Dance, and I'm just staring down the barrel of a really tough matchup. I can't just go Pikachu, because Pikachu... Triforce! Zero Force. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. This guy's annoying. This Prinplup is really annoying. Hello, happy Saturday. Sandslash in theory is going to be at like half health. So I might not even be dead to every roll of Aquajet slash double hit, um, which means we could see Swords Dance, go Drill Run for like half. Then we'd see Aquajet incoming. Even at +2, we could switch into that and then just go fake out hyper. I mean, if we get screwed by Focus Band, we'd be in rough shape. But I'm not really sure what else we do. I mean, Wormadev doesn't really have the. Oops. Yeah, that Focus Band is an annoying part of this for sure. I mean, unfortunately, Dawn Fan really good for this guy, like really good. To the point where I just bring in it. There might be an Aquajet into Ariados angle just because we can get the attack drop and just pray that we. Yeah, I think I'm gonna bring Donphin, and then we'll just bring like Capini as an EXP sponge. All right, we got the team. Like I said, the odds of us wiping today are like fairly. I hate doing the like wipe baiting thing, but like let's just look at the situation, right? Let's just analyze the situation. It's not good. Yo, what's up, Knack? Good afternoon to you. Good morning to me. How are you doing today? Yeah, I hate doing the wipe baiting thing. I think it's so annoying, but like I want to be clear that we could wipe today. It's on the board. All right. EXP share to Gilmore. Other than that, I'll go Focus Band here. Let's do Rare Candy up to 36. Do I want to learn Shadow Claw? I am persevering through it all, and that's all we can ask for. Jackie Internet, that's a bar. Shout out Jackie. That's a really good one. I'm pinning that. Yeah, wipe baiting. Ever heard of that? Yeah, but no, my feeling is like it's kind of fun trying to like push forward a run that is on the brink. You know, I'll take Shadow Claw. We got Fantina's gym coming up. Oreo ice cream sandwich today is looking up. Let's go. Yeah, today's is looking up. You're right. All right, Quick Claw. I'm gonna go Quick Claw here. Is this a speed tie situation? I guess. And we'll go Shell Bell here. I think that's really kind of all we need. Yeah. I think that's really it. All right, let's go pre-sleep. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to bring in Don Fan realistically here, which is gonna be annoying, but is what it is. I did like a quick look at some of the trainers. There's one that has a jump hoof that sets screens. I think that's probably the one that will give me the most trouble, if I had to guess, because I don't think I can avoid screens going up, unless I'm like baiting U-turn kill. But we'll see. You know, chill Saturday morning Route 208 calcs is the name of the game today. Oh, nature. Yeah, I'm about to learn nature power AI. Yeah, I think there are like 3 mons on that fight that have it. It shows up in does it show up in Gardenia's? No, I don't think so. I think it was HP or that was Weather Ball. That was Weather Ball. That was showing up in Gardenia's gym. All right. Let's get another repel going. I actually have not grabbed items in here, so I don't really know what's here. Oh, look at that. It's Cyrus. That's crazy. Anything here? No, okay. Let me pull up the item dock real quick. There's a rock on the rock above you entering. There's an energy powder. Bang. At this hour, at this time of day, contained entirely within your kitchen. You borked it. South of pond before stairs. Hidden. Oh, wait, I think I know. Guys, big item incoming. Oh. Do I have to really get the dowsing machine out? Screw it, it's a revive. Who cares? Okay. Oh, if you rock smash over, maybe. Which I can do. I have rock smash on me. All right. This is... I might get jumped. I actually don't know. Me when I lie. All right. We got Ariados up front. EXP share and Happini is the most important thing here. Yeah. Why? The fact that EXP splitting is like the most important thing here is kind of crazy. Yo, Soul, thank you for the hydrate. I appreciate it. It is water time. I really do need to get a water bottle that is not gonna dox me. I think that might be a worthwhile purchase. All right, let's run it. I was right, you get jumped. This guy say he's gonna pulverize me? The hell? Who does he think he is, Kyle? Who do you think you are? The funny thing is I did get an Awala, but then people had me put stickers on it, and I ended up in the exact same situation that I had previously been in, which is that if I have my water bottle on stream, I get clear water jug. You're cooking, Dream. All right, what am I cooking here? I'm clicking cross poison. I mean, I know it's increased crit rate with the Razor Claw, but like, what are we gonna get, crit? I don't think so. Okay, I would not have been a sticker person, but I bring the water bottle with me to work, and it's like a thing to have stickers, you know? That's like a thing. I'd be ostracized if I didn't. Get the water, yeah, just get the water fountain going right back there. Could also buy a glass. That's true too, but the glass, like, if I have a glass, what if I accidentally knock it over? Everything's cooked if I knock it over. We're gonna go for Shadow Sneak crit kill here, because it's poisoned and we'll die to poison anyways. I think that's the play. This is the optimal play right here. Watch this. Damn. Surely the poison kills you, right? That doesn't even matter because I was just Shadow Sneak again. Stickers on my, I don't put stickers on my laptop. I do not. Doubles as self-defense. Alright, Happini Gilmore. Gaining levels, look at this. Got Copycat. Time to sell some knack stickers? Yeah, get on that. Alright, Magmar. Maybe Fire Punch. Everything's cooked if you show us where you live and work. Yeah, everything's done. You'll never see me again. I have to disappear off the face of the earth. I'm gonna miss early Shuckle. next attempt. This guy is so much fun. It's an absolute blast to use. I mean, you can't really sell... I mean, I don't think you could sell stickers of the dog because it's from Wii Sports Resort. So I don't think you have the rights to that. But you could kind of, like, on the low sell those, you know? Can't do the Breloom. Yeah, I don't know. Bang. Big Showbell. Big Showbell. Alright, EXP splitting going hard right now. Got refresh in. I don't think I considered how annoying this would be. All the levels. Alright, Eva's. Going Thunder Punch. Sand Slash. Beautiful. Never dead to Ice Punch crit here. Drill Run always KOs. Oh, we got the Quick Claw. That's actually massive. Game changer. Full HP Sand Slash going into the Prinplup. That means Swords Dance is very likely, actually. Maybe that's not a good thing. I don't know. We're gonna find out. Sweet Kiss. You know what? Maybe a hot take. I'm gonna get rid of Pound. Hopefully that doesn't screw me against Fantina. But I think I gotta do it. Alright, Prinplup. This is gonna be interesting. Because this is definitely... So it's a speed tie. Definitely gonna Swords Dance. I would love to see Drill Run crit. That'd be really nice. It's gonna Swords Dance. And then I'll just be dead to a crit, but it could Swords Dance again, which would also be really bad. Drill Run, unlikely to two-shot. I don't know here. Let's go for Drill Run anyways. Oh, thank you. Okay. Thank you. No thank you. That was a high crit. Oh, Rough Skin. Okay. Alright, I think I just Drill Run again. I'm dead to most rolls of Aqua Jet crit, but it's also Swords Dance is on the table. So, all right, got it. Nice. Okay, that's actually a massive thing. That means 0 EXP goes to Don Fan. Big time. All right. Black Belt Kyle down. All right, we'll throw back on the Mario Kart. Music. All right. 7 more to go. That went very well. Again, splitting EXP is very important because we got to get to Fantina's gym with Mons to use. I think the play would be, in theory, get to Fantina's gym, and then I'd probably have to plan Fantina's gym backwards and over-level Mons that I do not intend to use for Fantina, or at least like later in the gym. I think that has to be it. But we'll see. We also get a few more encounters. We get 208, we get Eevee, we get Amity Square. So we get some guys. All right, next up is Aroma Lady Hannah. Okay, this is literally the fight I was talking about. Yeah. This fight has me a little scared, I'm not going to lie. Why does it have me scared? Because Jumpluff has double screens and Sleep Powder. And um, has light clay. So the chance of it setting a screen is pretty likely. If I think like, so you just immediately are gonna get a 50% chance of a +1. So that's cool. U-turn has a immediate 75% chance of +1. So technically, U-turn chances are a little bit higher than reflect light screen, but it's more or less kind of all the same. Where did all this come from? Was this here before? Okay. More or less all the same. So that presents a pretty big concern. Um, yeah. So one option could be this that I'm thinking. Because Nuzleaf, yeah. Nuzleaf makes it such that U-turn is basically almost always going to get clicked, I would think. Right? Should always get clicked. U-turn's one of those moves though that has such weird AI that maybe you can't be 100% sure, but it should be U-turn. Which would prevent screens from going up. Now the problem with that would be I'd have to switch to somebody to take the U-turn, and then that's a bit of a problem. Like, I don't know. I'm kind of intrigued by the idea of Dawn Fan. Also, I think she was on the bridge, would this be? I think hold up. I'm going back in my own VOD. I think the trainer was on the bridge, which, if I have this correct, that would mean technically it's a water tile, which would make nature power. Yeah. I think nature power is technically hydro pump. Oh dear. I also have no idea how nature power AI works. So let's learn. Oh, nice. No applicable AI procedures. Is there anything in the Magpie doc? Nope. Okay, cool. Lovely. So if it doesn't see, so I guess what that means though is like nature power seeing kill doesn't matter. PK move, is that different than Pokemon? Because if so, then no. Although now that you mention it, I think I've seen you pull up another site that like looks kind of similar to this one, but not. It's not this one. The Holy Grail. All right, appreciate it. All right. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, this is. Oh, this gives. Oh, and gives all the different flags. Okay, this is huge. Okay. And the PK move. Oh, thank God. Okay, this is beautiful. All right. So it would have like the superpower close combat thing. Okay, that's beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. Basic, evaluate, attack, expert, and setup. All right, so it's just these three, given the flags that it has set. All right, so in this fight, okay, I'm assuming that it always sees nature power as a normal type move though, which would mean like this doesn't even really matter. In this case, it won't really matter unless I would have Nomu on the field, which I don't think I'm going to. All right. So, let's say, for example, I switched in Dawn Fan on the U-turn, or what I expected to be U-turn, right? Tangela would come in. as Power Whip, team order of everybody else. What's weird here is it's not actually evaluating damage on nature power. So it would just be Power Whip / Tickle. In theory. What is... Watch this. Watch this. Bang. If it were nature power, then just pack it up. We're going home. But it shouldn't be nature power based on the way that this AI appears to be working. So, with that in mind, that would work. A teacher's seating plan choice might genuinely change the course of people's lives. Like, it's insane. Like, the amount of friendships that blossomed from seating plans just wouldn't have happened if they didn't exist. Like, one of my mates got married to the girl that he sat next to in his 10-year chemistry lesson. That's why they got together, and now they got 5 kids. It's insane. Like, they invited the teacher to the wedding, too. Only reason to ever become a teacher is to play Cupid like that. You know, listen, that is actually a great point. How much different would my life be if not for, like, situations like that, where it's just you're told to sit somewhere, you talk to the people. Okay, cool, Knack. Lovely. Actually, yeah, in that situation, it could click nature power. It's not guaranteed. Okay, I gotta figure that out. Yeah, well, yeah, fun stuff. Woo, this is gonna be a great time. Second day of school last year, 2 of my kids started beating each other's ass because I sat them next to each other. That means you're responsible. That means you are responsible. If you sit 2 kids next to each other that hate each other's guts and just start beating each other up, like, you hold some level of responsibility for that, for sure. I mean, there are a lot of things in life that are just like total random chance that impact things on a deep level, you know? For example, I didn't buy Pokemon when I was a kid. Here I am. Because my parents did. Think I'm getting invited to their wedding? I mean, you should. If my teacher wasn't racist and set 2 brown kids next to each other in kindergarten, I wouldn't have a best friend for 20 plus years. Well, there you go. Look at that. Silver linings. I think that's a W. That's a W. Yeah. um all right. So I don't like this fight. I don't like this fight. Um not one bit actually. Uh Not one bit. Cuz it would just be one, like, it'd be 1 and 3, I think. Let's see. It's not the first turn of battle. Here we go. All right. If I had Donphan in, it would be more likely to be Power Whip. But this is weird. This is gonna be just a fun one. Hold up, hold up, hold up. I got it. We go Geodude because Geodude gets killed. Yeah, we're subbing in Geodude for Donphan. Watch this, all right? On the U-turn, we go Geodude. We get... No, we don't get Tangela anymore, actually. We don't get Tangela. We get Vileplume. because of the quad AI on Switch and stuff. Um, although wait, hold on a second. I quad resist poison though. Maybe we still actually get Tangela because quad plus quad resist. No, quad plus quad resist still wins. Yeah. Okay, so it would actually be Vileplume. Listen, I know it's summer and all, but now I have one of the best weeks ever planned out in December. From Thursday through Wednesday, it's Pat's game, day off Friday, friend group annual Christmas dinner, Sunday back to work for 2 days, Dune 3 early screening. That is a very me coded week. Hell yeah, that's a great time. That's going to be awesome. That's awesome. What Pat's game is it? Thursday night. Yeah, the Dune 3 early screening is crazy. I'm going to because that comes out on Friday the 18th. Yeah, so it's like right before Christmas. Vikings. Oh, maybe JJ McCarthy will be back in the starting job by then. Who knows? Yeah, that is a very me coded week. That's going to be a great time. Oh, wait a second here. Screening is Tuesday. So that'd be praying for 9 to come back. Tough look. I just think it'd be hilarious. All right. I hate this fight actually. This fight stinks because Grass Knot also. I mean, it has a good chance of being clicked. You know. I mean, does it read damage? I don't know. In theory, it should be Grass Knot. Um, in theory. Anybody beating this? Mr. Mime, you got this one? Maybe? Yeah, exactly. You get it, Knack. You get it. This fight is bullshit. Is what it is. Uh Mr. Mime with a person berry? I don't know. Victory Bell? Who's beating Victory Bell? Um God, this is not looking very fun. True, Bagbot. Very true. Truer things have never been said. Oh, this is killing me. This is killing me. All right. I mean, we could pre-damage Dawn Fan to be dead to Power Whip upon Tangela switching in, right? Bait the Power Whip into Beautifly, right? Beautifly comes in. Simple, we take it out. Silverwind can't miss through the Lax Incense. We get Blossom. Blossom's going to be clicking HP Rock because it will see kill. It can't be Nature Power, as we've learned. The schedule stuff doesn't get to me because it's like I know what I saw. You know what I mean? If nobody else wants to appreciate it, that's a them issue. They're just ruining their own level of happiness and joy in life. You know? Wormman beating this guy? Ah, I don't know. Nature Power could just get clicked at any moment. We're slower. Who beats this? Oh, not a range. Don't give me a range. I think you should. It's way more fun when you have a team that you root for, right? Because it's like it's up and down. You know, the Patriots have had a few down years in there, and now we're back. But like, I watched all those games in the down years, and it sucked. But now I'm back, and it feels great. Like if when your team is good, nothing like it. Don't be a Dolphins fan. Whatever you do not be a Dolphins fan. Anything else? Well, don't be a Browns fan either. But could be like I don't know. Chargers. Chargers would probably be pretty good. Can't nope, can't use Ludi. Um I might just be like getting cooked. Not gonna lie. Who beats this? I could just go for the range with Ariados. I could push it. 68.8% chance. I don't know. Just send it. I'm dead if I miss it. Or I could just I don't want to I can't afford to push to 38. That's going to kill me. There's a major difference in pushing to 38 versus not. I feel like it's going to click Teeter Dance here. Oh, hold up. Nuzleaf Boom. Um, I don't care for this battle at all. You know what I can do actually? When this goes for HP Rock, I'll go Dawn Fan, and then we get Pedal Dance here. Okay, okay. This is the file select from Super Mario 64, but the Mario Kart World version. It's all Mario Kart World music. Yeah. I keep doing that too because I just have the playlist to the side here. That fuck ass game. I remember when you were playing that. I do remember when you were playing that. Yeah. It's like I played it on the DS as a kid. And then I remember I liked it. And then I played it a couple years ago on my Switch and I was like this goddamn camera is killing me. Absolutely killing me. Yeah, just like absolutely destroying me. Because then if we switch in on pedal dance, then we could okay. We'll do that. I mean speedrunner the reason they do is because that was like one of the more popular games ever when speedrunning really kind of got started, right? That's probably what it's got to be. And it's Mario. And probably all the people who were speedrunning at that time played it as a kid. But yeah, no, I wouldn't be able to like I enjoy playing it when I do, but more like on the whole, like when I actually play it sometimes I'm like this game is from 1996, you know? Who's coming in between? I don't even really know who's coming in between Vileplume and Victory Bell, to be honest. No. Actually, it would be Jumpluff. Jumpluff would come back in. Ah, okay. Shit older than me, damn. That shit's older than me for sure. Jumpluff mentioned. This Jumpluff is about to give me my biggest challenge yet, Soul. Alright, so we're just gonna have Ariados in, which means this is gonna set up a screen, or it's gonna sleep powder. Yo, we lost. Yo, we lost. It's probably gonna click reflect. I will click the. I don't know. uh, W Jackie. Multiple Jackie mentions today. That's great. Big fan of that guy. Uh, I don't know. At this point, we're gonna get cooked by screens, so it's fine. What is it? What does it really matter if I get cooked by screens at this point? I mean, I'll say this: it's not going to not gonna U-turn into Ariados, bro. Fuck. The youth of today have no respect for anybody. I'm worried about the youth. I'm worried about the youth. This is totally gonna probably reflect. I don't know. We're gonna go. The thing is, this is not gonna use U-turn if I have Ariados in, right? So I can go back to Nuzleaf and run it again. Boom. This is such a weird one. I have no idea what's gonna happen here. Yeah. TikTok brain rot and Chat GPT knowledge. I think we're safe. I mean, we're safe. We're safe. But are the kids gonna be all right? I don't know. I don't know. Grass not nature power. Yo, Shuckle? Yo, let's get Shuckle active. Shuckle in. Encore. Problem is if this gets Encored into nature power, what the hell am I doing? If this Encores into nature power, I'm cooked. It's just over. I don't know, man. No. I love nature power AI. Love it, love it, love it. Um Oh, I could set up hold up. Could set up a light screen with mime. I don't know. We could set up light screen with mime, do something here. Victory Bell. We encore again, we can't encore into nature power is the problem. How are we beating Victory Bell? Like light screen's doing pretty much nothing for me here. Could sucker punch me if it wants. Um If I lock this into nature power, it's just cooked. All right, why don't we try to wipe? I think that's what we try to do here. I don't know. Oh, okay. I could push to 38 on Beautifly. I mean, I'm already almost there. Okay. We're gonna just fire in some bullshit, see what happens. All right. Who wants to maybe wipe? Again, I hate that I'm doing the thing, but we're gonna send something that I think could be really questionable, and it's gonna be great. Oh, Beautify's only 36. I have to put. I think I'm pushing you to 30, 38 here every time. I think every time I push you to 38. I'm gonna push Nuzleaf to 36. All right, you're gonna get EXP share. I have to pre-damage you. Pre-damage. You're taking U-turn for minimal 11. I need you at most 62, so 73 HP. All right. 73. All right, done. Poison barb here. Focus band here. Quick claw. Wait a second. Why did I set this in rain? Am I stupid? I might be stupid. I set the whole fight in rain. This is gonna be fine, actually. This is just okay. I had this fight set in rain for some reason. This is just gonna be fine. Here. Boom, boom. Here. Yeah, I mean, we're in good... Actually, probably in a pretty good spot. Kill that. Oh, actually, I'm willing to burn a person berry. I think. So you know what? Let's do this. Or I could go silver powder on this, one of the two. I just don't think it's going to matter. All right. Let's go pre-sleep. Da da dum da 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 do. I have a feeling that the Twin Leaf Pre-Sleep might get a little old, but it's not terrible right now, at least. All right. Here we go. You got EXP share, right? Yeah. Guys, it's over. We lost. We're gonna go out in a blaze of glory, though. It's over, guys. It's over. We lose. We actually lose to this fight. I think like 102% of the time. I think like 102% of the time. We lost. Pack it up. Pack it up. We are headed to briefcase. We lose day 3 is the run. All right. Yeah, okay, I was right. This is water tile. Aroma Lady Hannah. All right, so we're playing the odds here. Dumius is always dead to U-turn. We're gonna go Iguodala. Yep, beautiful. Perfect. Now this goes Tangela. Yep. And Tangela sees kill with Power Whip here. We go to Dusty. This was the result of a mistake made in Floroma Town that I have this, by the way. Okay. Tangela is holding the Lax Incense, which is Bright Powder. But Silverwind in this game never misses. Mistake. Honestly, not gonna lie, I've gotten some pretty great Beautifly value so far. So maybe, I mean, that's in part because I traded Butterfree, but this guy actually has like some really good moves. Low key, it's just, it's less the, it's like part of it's the lack of a Dustox. All right, incoming move here is always HP Rocket. Sees kill. We go to Iguodala. Yep. And now we always bait Petal Dance, because Nature Power does not calc. All right. With the Poison Barb, this is like a 2/3 range. Hopefully we don't get confused. Petal Dance can do that. All right. We're sending it. Big time. Lock in. Oh, we lost. HP Rock has one roll that kills. Bang! All right, we're sending it. 2/3 chance plus have to hit through confusion. Yo, okay. Bang! Clutch time. Madam Web. Game on the line. Hit the shot. That's crazy. This is why we wipe bait. Does Jumpluff use U-turn here because it sees kill? I think so. That's actually a W, potentially. I don't know. Screens won't go up. Where do we want to go here? I don't know. I'm not really sure. I'm intrigued by Beautifly. Donphan is not bad, potentially. Donphan's not bad. What are we looking at Donphan HP-wise? 47? I do kind of like Donphan here a lot. So then we'll just hopefully bait Grass Knot. Should be a win. I think. If I go Beautifly... Because I was expecting screens here. I was not expecting me to be this low in HP. If I go Beautifly... There is a Beautifly spot here, though, for me that's like kind of really good. Although, if it's Victory Bow, we get swallowed, and that's actually really bad. Let's just... You know what? Let's just go Donphan. Let's just go Donphan. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I don't think this move, like, is going to determine the outcome of this fight. Alright, File Plume in. So I think this is gonna be Grass Knot. We got a couple plays here. I think my favorite would be... Favorite one might be Shuckle. Or I could just go right to Mr. Mime. Mr. Mime is dangerous. Mr. Mime is real dangerous, but we're just gonna have to like hold. But what am I doing against the Victory Bell? I think is gonna be the big question. But if I get Light Screen up on this, we're at least in a really solid spot. I don't know. Let's try it. Let's try it. Why not? Why not let it fly? Yep. It went for the nature power. Okay. Alright. This is a 2-shot or a 1-shot with a crit. The people don't talk about that enough. It's a 1-shot with a crit. Oh, okay. Tony. Alright. I think Jumpluff comes back. It's got U-turn. U-turn's going to not see kill, which makes a screen quite likely. Makes a screen really likely. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. Alright, here's the play. I think it's very likely to click Light Screen or Sleep Powder. I think those are both very likely options. At this point, Mr. Mime's always going to be dead to Sucker Punch from Victory Bell, which is not good for me. I'm going to click Psybeam. If this U-turns, because it is quite likely to U-turn as well, we get to rip a U-turn into Victory Bell, which is big. If it is a screen, tough one. If it is Sleep Powder, toughest. Let's see what happens. Yeah. Not super surprising. I'm still risking the. I'll still risk the crit here. I could also Safeguard. Wait, no, not Safeguard. Lucky Charm is what I was thinking of, right? That does, well... No, that would be silly. I'm just gonna probably have to click Psybeam again. Yeah, I'll click Psybeam again. Yeah. Yeah, this is what I was worried about. Low-key wish Tony took a little bit more damage. Light Screen wore off. This point doesn't make any... Well... The Victory Bell does have Nature Power, which is actually the most problematic move. Is it? Even though? Not really. It's just a problematic move. I don't know. I think I just Psybeam again here. Yep. All right, Tony. Tony. Yep. All right, this will be like a third or something. We could crit through. Crit through for the kill would be incredible. That's pretty good. Pretty good roll there. All right. So 5 Sucker Punch, correct. Like, Sucker Punch, I mean, it kills, which is why I wouldn't attack anyways. So, otherwise, I think we're just looking at random between Sucker, Leaf Blade, and Swallow. Screen up, for me, obviously, is really, really tough. I think we're gonna run the Beautifly play. Beautifly in, because if it's Swallow, tough one. We lose. We lose Beautifly, but I don't know. I think we can get it done. I think Dusty gets this. Yo, we lost. What was the reflect note there? If Air Slash flinches, though, are we gonna get suckered? We could get suckered. Yo, we got suckered. We live some of these rolls, though. Nice. Alright, that was unfortunate. What do I even have? Like, I think it's just kind of chalked. No? Like, I think it's just chalked. No matter where I go, it can just Sucker Punch me. Told you we could wipe to this. I knew it. Yeah, I think we just wipe. Shuckle, there's no way Shuckle can kill this. We could just keep clicking bide. I don't think that is going to get the job done. But I don't know. Because the problem is I get sucker punched with Aridos, I get sucker punched with Mr. Mime. I get... Although... If I click Copycat with Mr. Mime, what happens? Now, the problem is Swallow doesn't do any damage. But I'm kind of curious what would happen if I were to click it. I don't know. There is only one way to find out. I mean, we're probably gonna wipe anyways. Could be good for the data. Thing is, again, like I said, Swallow does no damage, but what if it wants to keep clicking Sucker Punch? Although it didn't click it the first time, right? So it's not even guaranteed to click it. Right? Which makes it unfortunate that it did there. Also only has 5 PP. Alright, hold on. What if I go Aridos? Oh, it has a White Herb? Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Alright, watch this. Madam Web in. Wait. Hold on. Maybe that's stupid. That might be really stupid. All that does is get rid of the White Herb. I don't know. True, Lauren. You know what? True. Let's just see what happens. It's gonna do no damage. Alright. I know Sucker Punch wasn't guaranteed there. But it just would have been really funny. The fact that it clicked Sucker Punch on the Beautifly, which is like the one time I didn't want it to get clicked, is annoying as hell. Alright. That was a good waste of a turn there. Alright. We're going for the Cross Poison 1 and 8 crit. That's what we're going to do. Let's fix the face cam real quick. That's what I'm saying. Once Lauren made that point that Romo's jobless, I was like, I think I know how this has to end. Don't drink and drive, kids. Don't do it. Alright. This is going to wear off immediately because it's, yeah. White Herb. Cross Poison's 1 and 8 to crit. We could also just get Sucker Punched. Oh, 7. Not gonna lie, getting confused by Petal Dance into full confusion for a turn did come back to bite me there. Alright, we are gonna make it out, which is gonna be annoying, because that means I have to continue the run. And I wasted Tony Romo for nothing, but that's fine. Al Horford's got me. Oh wait, there's still we still got the jump buff. No, it clicked the highest damage move. How thoughtful of you, Aroma Lady Hannah. How thoughtful. Bang. Bang. All right. Well. Hey guys, light screen wore off. What we do is we send in... Do we send in Dawn Fan? We send in Dawn Fan. We send in Dawn Fan. Dawn Fan can take a few U-turns. Do you think one day we can throw 25% as well as Ronald Acuna? Yeah. His throw... Every year, when he's healthy, he has one of those. All right, here's why I did this. Ready? Watch this, right? Reflect is gone, meaning I can Accelerock. I don't have to worry about Reflect going up again. Which it might not. I actually don't really know what's going to happen. Could, I don't know. Yo, we got the... I could have just clicked Rock Slide. Bang? I think it's over. I think we made it through. Yeah, no, his throw against the Brewers yesterday was crazy. He just has... It's like didn't even have like any momentum on it either, which is crazy. Alright, well, it wasn't pretty. At all. And we lost Aridos, which is bad. But we are through. So, I probably could have just sent Shuckle in, honestly. But, who cares? Got distracted watching clips of Wilson Contreras and send that ball into orbit. That was crazy. That was awesome. That was epic as hell. Dude, I love Wilson Contreras. Absolutely love Wilson Contreras. Super lit, really? Oh, did that happen today? It did. I remember when the pandemic was going on and they were actually playing baseball in Japan, people were like staying up to like 2 a.m. Eastern to watch because they were so starved for anything. All right, how many losses? Oh, yo, I really have to do this for the death counter now, where I have to. That's unfortunate. All right, at least it's not 5. I mean, having been on the monster and seeing balls shot over my head, that one was just insane. That one, like, that went over Lansdowne Street, right? Like, that just went over Lansdowne Street. The people on Lansdowne Street watch that go over their heads, too. All right, well... That's not how I was hoping that would go, but that was kind of what I expected. Just some absolute shenanigans. So, this is still the run without Chestnut. We're still going. We're still going. Good evening, Lowry. How are you? Welcome in. We just lost 3 to Aroma Lady Hannah. Hannah is a demon. Alright. Well, guys, I can't say the box is in good shape. Saw Vlad hit one onto the roof of the building across the street, like June 2024. I do remember that. I remember he came to Boston and hit like a few just absolute moonshots. I would... If you told me the Contreras one went over it, I'd believe you. True, Lowry. Who's up next? Hiker Alexander? Yeah, this guy's getting cooked. Don't even worry about it. This guy's got nothing. What? Metronome Whalmer? Nah, Pikachu's got that. Hold up. Wait, no, you're still alive. You're still alive. I know Pikachu's got me. Bang! Level 38, Pikachu. 40k, 20k, 20k. Maybe I'll do that for next time. Next time I'll do 40k, 20k, 20k. I feel like the Contreras one was like 450. I really do. It was a nuke. Alright, Pikachu's got me. Immediately. Alright, that's gonna be in Um, Loudred. EQ incoming. Azu? Oh, speed tie? Do I just win the speed tie? What is this stream time? This stream time is I have plans in the afternoon and the evening, but I really wanted to go live so I could end this run and or continue the run. Continue the run. And if I didn't do it this morning, then I couldn't do it at all. But also I felt but I honestly, Lowry, I thought about it and I was like, early morning, I can still get Lowry and the rest of the Australian folks. Afternoon, I don't get them. So I was also like, morning greater than afternoon. Kind of a good at stream time. I would love to do it more, honestly. I also feel it's like what's nice about it is it's like I do the stream and then I still have the rest of the day. Plus, like, I still get the UK people, right? I still get UK. Like, Knack's not staying up till like obscene hours, right? I get the Australians, like I said. Like, I think it's pretty good. Like, and West Coast people just get up earlier, you know? Yeah, Saturday morning cartoons. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All right, where's Azu at on the EXP? This is so bad. The EXP management here is going to be just absolutely brutal. Had a shocker yesterday. What happened, Larry? Tax Croak. Worm beats this. Let's go, Braun. Who's... Oh, you're level 38 already, too. Who's this gonna bait? This is gonna bait, phase 2. Oh, probably Chatter. Chatter's a demon move. Yeah. Okay. This guy in with Chatter. I mean, I think Chatter's probably going to be incoming. Little crit dodge action with Delcatty? Perhaps? Yeah, I don't want to encore this at all. I think that just might be the only play we got. I don't want to go Nova. We'll go Delcatty crit dodge. Can Chatter confuse? I mean, there's gotta be no audio, right? It's just 1%. We hit through. Tried to rescue a cat that appeared lost. Helped it get off the street. Jumped a fence and followed it into the subfloor of this massive building. Couldn't find it anywhere. Went back to the fence and it was heaps higher from the other side. Had to shimmy my way up to it. Climbed up it and sat on top of the fence. As I jumped off said fence, it caught my pants and ripped a massive hole from the top to the bottom. That is a shocker. W Stefan with the copy pasta. That is absolutely a shocker. So you sat on top of the fence? Hope the cat's okay too. That's a real story. That is crazy. So hold on a second. What are you doing? You sat on top of a fence. That's crazy dedication. Okay, so the cat runs into the building. You run in. Presumably, it runs back out. Damn. Oh seven, yeah, oh seven pants. Were the pants nice pants? Are the pants okay? That's a good question. Pants are cooked. Damn. I mean, could go Nomu. Nomu would be the play. I know Nomu would be the right call here. Yeah. 10-inch hole in them? Jeez. Oh, actually, Nido's got this. Speed tie is annoying, but I don't know. It's like I mean, you're already actually almost there. I could just level you up. I think it's better than using Nomu. There's a bit of a drop down where the cat went. Had to climb back up the fence, sat and pull my legs over. Ugh. I mean, shout out to you for trying to save the cat. That's a tough one. That's really tough. Oops. Like honestly, I'm gonna be honest. If I saw a cat that like was in that spot, like I don't think I would have interacted with the cat. If I'm being totally real, like I don't think I have that in me. So respect. Um, I kind of feel like with Azzy, we just try to win the speed tie. Well, if we get crit, actually, I don't know. I hate that I have to keep pushing EXP is the problem, but I'm him or something. Nah, you are him. You are him. Delcatty, we're gonna push you to 37. I mean, look, okay. We have like 10. No, we have 6 fights left here, plus we have like a dozen fights before Fantina, and we just have everybody at 38. Great spot to be. Um, I don't think anything else. We have Focus Band. I'll go here for that. I'll just do this. Uh, pre-sleep time. Okay, so we burn 1 repel on the way down, and I think 3 on the way back. Nice. I do wish there was a place in. I mean, well, okay. No, because you could just have the bed, but have to unlock it with the guy in Floroma Meadow. I don't know. It's not that big of a deal at the end of the day. It takes like, what, 2 extra minutes per fight? Because, yeah, then you got to do it in Mount Coronet as well. All right. I think if Delcatty gets crit by the Chatot, we could be in some deep trouble. We would just, yeah, we'd just be in deep trouble. Okay. Ooh. All right. Oh, okay. So yes, we would have gotten cooked by a second hiker if we were 1 down. W me. All right, Wilmer. Okay. Let's go, Dree. I think this is like frag number 2 or 3. Might be frag number 3. Alright, Loudred. Fortunately, don't kill this. On the guaranteed EQ. Going to Azu. I know, right? It is really funny. Me? Really? Me, Pikachu, not Raichu? Me, Pikachu? Okay. Loudred down. This is gonna be phase 2. I think it's gonna phase 2 into Toxicroak for Hyper Voice. Like, pretty confident in that. Yep. Low-key, like, Azu kind of does beat this. But we're gonna go. We're going Brawn. This is just safer with Brawn. Because the thing about this has King's Rock, which can flinch you if he makes contact, and that'd be unfortunate. Okay. Mirror Shot. It's 2-shot. Okay. Let's go Brawn. Alright, so now this is going to be the Chatot. This is fun, guys. This is going to be really fun. So, Chatot is going to be using... well, actually, it might not use... It could use Sing, maybe? Actually, this is a great spot. Decent chance of this being Sing, actually, over Chatter, because it doesn't see kill. If this chatters and it crits, GG's. Aristocat in. Genius. Alright, we'll fake out. Delcatty is faster than this. Which means we fake out. We Hyper Voice. And we kill the demon. And we're at full HP, so we might just be able to take the Kricketune with Delcatty. I think we just do. It could Sing, in which case I'll switch. But I think we can just take this with Delcatty. Hyper Voice is a 2-shot. And if this Swords Dance is here, then I can just copycat to play around Accelerock, but it doesn't really matter. Okay. Beautiful. Alright, so we didn't need to... Well, honestly, though, the Nidoking was like 400 XP away from level 38 anyways. Okay. I would say with confidence, we can get up there, which I think means we'll get the Deep Sea Scale. Beautiful. Now we get a Great Ball. We just gotta be careful on the way back. That's why I'm not speeding up. Wait, that's a Great Ball. Yo, where's the Deep Sea Scale? Next to Waterfall, and you need Rock Smash. So we don't get the Deep Sea Scale yet. Damn. I saw that item, and I was like, oh, that's gotta be it. Well, we lost. No, I'm kidding. Alright. That's unfortunate, because it'd be nice to have Gorbis instead of Clamperl, I'm not gonna lie. But it's all good. It's all good. Deathless win, guys. Deathless win. People are saying we're back. All right. Yo, won it? Just booted up Counter-Strike 2? That's crazy. 10:30 a.m. session. All right. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, this fight does not look like my definition of a good time. And we still don't have Gorbis. True, Bagbot. Very, very true. Yo. What are we doing against this pile of swine? It's got Jaboka Berry. It's got some demon moves. It has Stomp, which can flinch, I think. Grass Knot? Just hit it. That's with the Miracle Seed, yo. Oh. Oh, no. Yo, Pikachu got me again? Yo, Pikachu's got me again. Who are you baiting? Gotta be Graveler. Alright, alright. EQ incoming? EQ incoming? It's got Focus Sash. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a fan of what's going on here. It's tempting me to just use Dawnfan. If this goes +1, it'll be faster than me. Which very could go Rock Polish plus Bulldoze. I mean, we beat this. At what cost? At the cost of this guy coming in. Ice Fang. Go like Ice Fang here. Stomp here. We beat it. No, we don't actually. No, I take that back. We don't beat it. I mean, it's 30% flinch chance. Like, we're just probably getting flinched. I mean, that's a demon range to be asking this to hit. 43.8. And then, oh, you're kidding. So, I don't have any passive damage mons anymore. I've lost them all. Like, don't we just like have to lose something to this? We would just like we probably just lose something to this every time. In all likelihood. Um well, I don't know. There's like you just like alternate between I don't know. I don't like the spot. I don't know, Azu maybe's got something. What if we Ice Fang, stomp. Ice Fang, stomp. Because we get rough skin. This might be a play. This might be a play. 1/8. That'd be enough. Um. So okay, the idea would be kill this with Donphan. Here comes you. Ice Fang here. Stomp here. Ice Fang here. Stomp here. It's taken an 1/8. Take the Ice Fang. Don't get crit. Okay. That would work. It's not a good play, but it's a play. Phase 2 here. Um. Um, like I'm not gonna lie. Munchlax is not skinny. Shuckle? No, it has too much HP for it to be Shuckle. I mean, turn 1 it's healthy, right? The problem is Donphan against Grass. Okay, what if we actually pre-damaged Pikachu to be dead to Accelerock? This would be Accelerock into Donphan. Donphan will throw a Shell Bell on if I beat this. That would mean this comes in. I think we could take it with Donphan. It's not that much EXP at all. I think that's fine. Donphan's going to have to put some work in. So okay. That gives me a little bit of extra room on the roster. Go boom. Um See, okay, here's what I kind of like about Prinplup. It's like we can chip this, right? If we take counter, we'd be fine. We could also knock off Rindo Berry. We could knock off Rindo. Right? Come in, knock off Rindo, go back, kill. Yeah, let's see. Let's send it. Sandslash can hold EXP share. Alright, so you'll be Shellbell. I mean, you're just kind of switching in. You're not doing a ton else. But I literally don't have anybody else who's coming in. Well, I guess like Wormadam can come in, but it's the same issue. Yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, ba-da-dum. All right, for our Pikachu to be dead to Accelerock, want to be at 57 HP. It's really not that bad. Okay. Jeez. All right, let's go pre-sleep. You know what? Show him here. All right. It is time for another battle on this incredible attempt. All right. This should be an adventure. Trying to think what I mean, the thing that could go wrong is obviously like we're just dodging a lot of crits. Or a few crits. It's the obvious thing that could go wrong, but alright, I actually want to be down here, yeah. Because I don't know what's going on up there, and I don't want anything to do with it. I don't want to accidentally like run into the wrong train or anything like that. I don't think you can dodge this guy. It doesn't say optional, so I think we have to fight him. I'm assuming he would just turn his head. All right, good stuff, Dree. Dree is doing a lot more than I anticipated, which is really nice, because I was worried about keeping him, or keeping her, but... And we got hurt by the robot berry. Perfect. Alright, so now Graveler's going to be going for Accelerock. I hate that I have to use Donphan, like I said, because we're already... I mean, look how close we are already. It's so bad. It's so bad. But we got to do something. Bulldoze is a 2-shot. Rock Polish is likely. It will be faster after a Rock Polish, unfortunately. Yeah. Because it's technically +1. That's nice. That's actually better than EQ. Alright. Yeah, so the problem that I know I'm going to run into is that even if I beat all of these trainers, I'm going to go into Fantina's gym and just be, like, out of EXP on all my good mons. But, you know, you got to get there for that to be a problem. I'd rather push this run as far as I can go. No, probably this one, yeah. Alright, so Ice Fang, we're going to go here. Okay. Stomp. We're going to go here. Because we want the rough skin. Yep. And then Ice Fang, we go back here. Yep. Okay. Now here's where the fun begins. On Stomp, we go here now. Okay. Ice Fang crit will kill me, but Grass Knot will KO. Alright. Mirror B got it done. Big time. Okay. Munchlax, I believe. Oh, went Marshtomp. Okay, that's fine. So, because of the Rindo Berry, I cannot go for the kill here. Or I can't. I don't kill. Which is why I have to switch. So this move here... Avalanche, or it's going to be Counter/Mirror Coat. Prinplup is the mon. Nice. Okay. Speed Tie. We're just trying to knock off the Rindo Berry. Nice. Okay. Beautiful. Alright, Muddy Water or one of those two moves. We go back to Ludi. Nice. Now that the Rindo Berry's gone, we can just click, honestly, any move. Okay. And now it's just Munchlax, who Donphan should beat. Alright, incoming move should be Facade, but Facade might have some AI shenanigans. No, I just think there's no minus score if it's not statused, so... Go right to Donphan. Because this is not statused yet, this would do very little. Best case scenario. We're faster. One facade doesn't kill me. Two slams do kill Munchlax. Sure. Actually, just kind of hurts you. Because, yeah, you get hit by the burn. Okay. There really isn't going to be much EXP gained here, so I don't feel like I need to switch. Plus, like, who's switching in on Facade, right? Not a soul. Not a soul is switching in on this Facade. I would actually use the Protect. I could have switched. It using Protect over going for the kill there is really interesting. But it's fine. Alright, we're through. Run keeps on moving. Adding the ability to go to 4 times speed. Kind of a game changer. All right. Dragon Tamer Drax. Don't tell me Pikachu's going to do it again. This is unbelievable. Pikachu keeps doing the thing. All right, sure. Yeah, why not? Kind of a demon if I don't use Pikachu. All right, this is gonna this thing. This thing is I don't know. This is gonna be a real pain, actually. So, all right, Altaria's gonna come in. It's gonna be on EQ. I think we just go Shuckle. We can Encore into Shuckle. What's Apricot Berry? It's going to raise one of the defenses. Special defense goes up. We can Encore into Earthquake. All right, follow me here. Encore into EQ. Sandslash in. We can Rock Slide this twice. Hope we don't crit. Air Slash. Could also Roost. Would be a problem. Roost would be bad. Roost would be really bad. Here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to kill the Altaria with Pikachu. Because if I kill the Altaria with Pikachu, we get Croconaut in for phase 2 Outrage, we just kill it. And otherwise, I can't say I actually kill this. Because Vice Grip is physical Whirlpool. So it's like, yeah, I have some mons who do it. But not in a way that I feel comfortable with. because like it can just dragon dance. It's like if it dragon dances, what the hell am I doing? Right? And it'll be in torrent if I hit it once. Yeah. I mean, I should be dead to air slash, but it could be air slash slash dragon breath, which would be rough. But I don't know. I don't know how important that is to be able to do. I might need to still bring it back up for the Crocodile. The thing is, I don't really know what else is beating Altair. I mean, I guess Altair is not like destroying me offensively for the most part. Yeah. Also, the spit def is up. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. Kill this. Um, Probably Grovile for Frenzy Plant. Braun. Braun's got me. And then this guy, Blast Burn incoming guaranteed. I think I have to go to Nomu. Yeah. All right, so Sand Slash might just be our EXP share. Yeah, Sand Slash will be our EXP share again, which is kind of rough, but I think it's worth it. And then we can go. That way we can still bring a backup for Crocodile. Dree, thanks for the hydrate. Happy you decided to stream as I'm at work. Hope you have a fun stream. Leaving now. All the love and luck. Dree, if you're still here for a quick second, Pikachu has picked up the opening kill on I think 3 straight fights and is about to do it for a 4th. You're popping off right now. Thank you for the hydrate, and I hope you have a good day. All right, back up for well, it's like kind of a. I think it's gonna be Azu. Yeah, it's gonna be Azu. This thing is just ends up as a demon if it. Yeah. I don't know. We'll try that. Bum 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 ba da bum. You know who actually, like, funnily enough, is probably not bad for that Croconaw would be like Gorbis. I can't imagine that Clamperl, but Clamperl has shell armor, which is just kind of funny. Honestly, Clamperl for that last fight into the Piloswine may have been like sneaky pretty good, although I don't think it really would have worked because yeah, I can't level up Clamperl, but it's kind of funny to think about. Okay. Shuckle in, Sand Slash in, you in, Nomu in, Azu in. Now let's do this. Ba-dum bum ba bum. All right. So what's this fight number? It's fight number 5. Bum ba da dum. All right. Okay. Let's see. I think I feel pretty good about this one. Better than I have about some others, for sure. Anything down here? Oh. Oh, I think I see. You're gonna have to, yeah, get up there with Rock Smash. So it might be, could be after this fight. I don't know when we'll get Gorbis exactly, but all right. No, it looks like we're gonna have to fight the next guy first. All right, cool. Let's run it. Bum 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 ba da da ba dum bum 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 bum. Bum 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 ba da da ba dum bum 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 bum. All right, Dree. How many times can I go to the well? Dree picks up the opening kill. Demon. It's not even like a crazy. I mean, it's obviously Light Ball, but no, 10 special attack Pikachu getting this done. It's not like this just does this. Now here's the Altaria. Yep, Spit F boost immediately. Alright, so on EQ, I'm going right to Shuckle. There's probably a world where if I still have Beautifly, maybe we do something else, but okay. Beautiful. Okay. It's not that big of a deal. Alright, let's see how this goes. That's pretty good. Alright, so the problem I run into here is I want to be dead to Air Slash. If I take one more EQ, I am dead to Air Slash. So an Encore could end. I don't want to kill this. I could kill this. I could kill this. Show me. 9 months. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. W morning stream indeed. W morning stream indeed. How are you doing, my goat? So if I kill this with Sand Slash, we'll get Grovyle, and we beat Grovyle. We'd get Charmeleon, we'd beat Charmeleon. The problem is then going to be the Croconaw matchup, right? Like, we'd have Nomu in, we'd have to switch out immediately on Vice Grip to Azu. We'd Slam, but it Dragon Dances. I mean, we could still probably win if we do that. Still probably win. Oh, the run's in shambles. The run's in shambles, but we're having a good time. I'm not even necessarily dead to airs. Well, yeah. I'm only dead on a max roll of EQ. And then all of a sudden it just ends up being random move. Yeah. I think I'm just going to try to kill this with Sand Slash and figure something out for the Croconaw later. I think that's really all we got. I didn't expect to be able to kill this. This is the whole thing. But I crit with Rock Slide. Yeah. I'll take the kill. But the thing is, Jomi, like, we've known the run is cooked. You know what I mean? Like, we've been knowing that. That's been the case for... really since... I mean, in some ways since we've lost Chestnut, but really since Eterna HQ into Cycling Road, which was last stream. Like, we've been knowing. So I'm at peace with it. But I'm still going to try to push it. Alright, Grovyle here. Frenzy Plant sees kill. It's the only move that sees kill regardless. Bronze got us. Yep. Frenzy Plant is a recoil move. With the recoil, actually, Leech Life will have a chance to KO. A little bit of a better chance, at least. If we do manage to find the killing roll... I was going to say we'd heal back to full, but maybe not quite. Maybe not quite. Yeah. What item did I even get? I could have given this a silver powder. Focus band. I should have just given it silver powder. Oh. Nice. So it's going to take itself out. Okay. That's fine. To be honest, didn't know that could paralyze. 20% chance to paralyze. Interesting. Anyways. Incoming move here is going to be Blast Burn. Nomu in. I think technically Dragon Rage is the highest damage move now. Yep. Okay, that worked out very nicely. So this kills, and now Azu's time to shine. So Krokona here. Sees kill with Vice Grip, which is Physical Whirlpool. We go right into Azu. Not gonna lie, Azu's just kind of gonna have to do the thing. So, yep, we get Vice Gripped. So with this right here, I think this is that's at 7 damage, by the way. Outrage is the highest damage move. It's very likely to click Dragon Dance. Slam Para would be Cinema. I have a Quick Claw as well. Yep, D-Dance. So we're going to be dodging Outrage crit on the next turn. Para? No. Okay. Outrage, base 140, dragon move. Does take a ton of recoil. If we don't get crit, we win. The run continues. Run would have continued. We would have still won, but run continues with Azu. Okay. Restraint is my favorite word. Sure. Okay. I believe we have 2 more fights on this route. Realistically, I've been saying this. I don't see how I don't wipe into Fantina's gym. Like, I kind of think we'll just end up in a situation where we have too many Mons over leveled, but we'll see what happens. I'm gonna, like I said, push it as far as I can. This next fight is gonna be brutal, in part because this is the fight for Gorbis, and quickly looking at this fight, Gorbis might be really nice to have. So, wait, this is the last fight on the route. Okay. There's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wait, there's only 6 fights on this route. Okay, I thought there were 8. All right, so this is the last trainer on the route. I guess we just have to get through this. All right. That's nice. This fight's demon, though. I hate this. Just looking at it real quick. I guess Torkoal's powerful as hell. This is where Gorbis would be really nice, because Gorbis would give us something. Unfortunately, Gorbis can't give us anything here. Alright, so the Smeargle, Spore, Super Fang, Stealth Rock, E-Speed. I wonder, does Geodude have some sauce here? Because, like, we'll at least be able to get off one Hammer Arm. If we pre-poison, we can get it to not click Spore. It'll probably set Stealth Rock. We kill this. Okay. We then get... Oh, we get the choke. Close combat or Ice Punch incoming. Shuck. So close combat, by the way, recoil. But it has really weird AI. So this is... Yeah, it's using superpower AI. So like there's like a 40% chance of -1. It does not calc for kill. So if Ice Punch sees kill, it would always be Ice Punch, actually. Which is kind of funny. Go here. We could Encore it into one of the two. Piapa Berry is Psychic Resist. Encore it into either Ice Punch or CC. This isn't really going to work, actually, because CC, I don't have Beautifly anymore. Could go Nidoking on CC. On Ice Punch. Prinplup, maybe? Use Flare Mane. True. What's up, Stonked? How we doing? Happy Saturday. Prinplup could maybe do it. Yo. The Prime sub. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. My goat. My goat. Oh, here we go. This is the good stuff. Mr. Andrew Company the 7th. It is I, Jaden Daniels, attorney. I once again see an issue with your current attempt at Platinum Kaizo. You see, your death count is at 10, which when divided by 2 is 5. This cannot continue because there is no way to replicate a player like JD5. Please consider this your formal cease and desist, or I will have to unleash Mike on you. What? Okay, can I bargain with you? What if this run does not get past Fantina's gym? It will not continue past Fantina's gym, I promise you. How about that? Do we have a deal? But yeah, Grant, my goat, thank you so much for the Prime sub. I really appreciate it. Mike missed breakfast. I missed breakfast. Instead of having breakfast, I went live. Maybe because of that, take pity. What's for Natty Gift? I make it flying type. Damn, it's not quite gonna get the job done. I mean, I should just use Azu, right? Could also, I mean, jeez. Bum 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 bum. Like as EXP is killing me right now. Like we're 2,600 away. Am I gonna waste that here on the Machoke? I could try. I could still always try Prinplup first. Go with Aqua Cutter. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. You know who would be great to have here, Mr. Mime. Not even actually. Not even really that good. Well, no, Pineapple Pear goes away, and then it is. I don't know. I'm convinced to try Prinplup just because of EXP, but I shouldn't. I should use Azu. If I get this into CC, I think I just have to go Nidoking. And you still have 3 months. This would be War Turtle. Luri? I don't think anybody else is beating this besides Ludi. I mean, I cannot switch you in on an actual attack is the problem. But I mean, Azu does. All right, we're gonna run out of Mons. Azu does beat this. Only kind of, sorta. Bum ba dum bum. Ba da bum. All right, so this is not good because then we're out of Mons. I'd probably just have to hope Azu could beat this. Has to be Azu, actually. Which basically means I can't be super low on HP, which is bad. Because chances are you are going to be pretty low on HP. Which means you're Shell Bell. Then it's like, what am I using for Grottle? Like, in theory, it's always Wormadam. Bum, 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 bum. All right, Primplip's out. Because I need, yeah. All right, this is gonna be something else. Bam's back. Ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum. Everybody here is level 38 except for Shuckle. Bum, ba-dum, bum, dum, 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 bum, bum. Guess my rocks are gonna go up. This is not ideal. Fire punch. No, because we're gonna keep dig. We're gonna keep rock slide, and then we're gonna have this be hammer arm, and we want to keep boom. I think maybe we don't want to keep boom actually, because if this ever evolves into a golem, I don't think you're ever really clicking boom, because golem's really good. But we also learn. Well, no, we're gonna. It's gonna be. Could always just scale it back. I feel like. Screw it. We're gonna get rid of boom because I would never boom. Like golem's too good of a mon for me to boom this, right? Like I don't know how if I'm using your fire punch, but go pre-sleep. All right, last fight of Route 208. Gonna be the potentially hardest one. All right. Let's get the mon order right. Yeah. This should be an adventure. See what happens. Let's make sure I can't actually get the Rock Smash TM, too. Oh, I can get Gorbis. I can get Gorbis. Okay. Oh. I can't get Gorbis. Wait. No, I can get Gorbis. Because if I want to come down and fish, I can do that. Yes. Having Gorbis makes this fight a lot better. IMO. Because it saves EXP on Azu. Saves EXP on Azu. Yeah. Yeah, alright, we're gonna take a detour here. We're gonna go fish. You know what? I could have done this before, too. I didn't even really think about it. We just basically don't want to hit 30% Corphish. I think everything else here would be fine. I want 60% Barboach, is what I want. I want the Barboach. Sims is in. Let's go. Of course Sims wanted to join the team. I know that's right. Alright. Alright, so I gotta get Sandslash because Sandslash has Rock Smash. Who doesn't need to be pre-slept? I think everyone kind of wants to be pre-slept, no? Oh, Geodude's supposed to be pre-poisoned anyways. So we'll do that. I almost actually kind of threw that. Alright. Okay. Gorbis in. All right. So you always just evolve this right away. The only move it will learn from this point on is Clamp at level 44, which is a bad move, in my opinion. And it's also specifically bad for a Gorbis. All right, Frank is in. Level 26. So we're gonna get to learn Mega Drain, Whirlpool, Shadow Ball for move options. But we already have, I think, Aurora Beam, Whirlpool, or Pulse. We'll see. Impish. Yeah, so we're gonna keep Water Pulse. We're gonna keep Aurora Beam. We're gonna teach over Bubble and Secret Power. I think we're gonna get rid of that in the end, but is 36 fine for this? The damage rolls don't change. Defensively, it's a little bit better. I think we're just going to keep it at 36. All right, we got to go back and pre-sleep again. All right. And then what's cool about this is after this, we'll get our Eevee and we'll get our Amity Square encounter. So, like, we're refilling the box a little bit. Then we just got Sims, of course. There is a delay for Barboach, by the way. If you delay until 44, you get EQ 11 levels earlier, which does matter. So we're going to try to delay for that. Oh, let me check speed real quick with a level 36. Now you still outspeed all the mons you need to. Okay. Okay. Bum, 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 ba-da-dum. All right. Bum, ba-da-dum. Bum, 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 ba-da-da-dum. All right, this is gonna be a fun one. Do I feel amazing about it? No, I don't. But we'll see what happens. You and I. Let us create a scene, a fantastic tableau of battle. All right, buddy. All right. Yep, there's the Stealth Rock as expected. The pre-poisonous that we can't get spored. Questionable roll of Hammer Arm. We're 2 attack minus attack nature, which is why this doesn't always kill. Yep. Okay, beautiful. The odds that we got the 2-shot, they were really high, by the way. Yeah. All right. Machoke. It's not changing. Machoke's going to go for Mach Punch here. Which is really nice for me. It's really nice for me. Okay. Take Stealth Rock Chip on the switch in. Yep. Alright, so if this wants to CC me, just dead to crit. If this wants to Ice Punch me, not dead to crit. Okay, went for the Ice Punch. That means it's Frank time. So we are just sort of like dodging crits and stuff. It's gonna be a good time. We could get frozen here, which would obviously be very bad. But, I don't know. I feel pretty good about it. Yep. With the Vortex, this is always going to 2-shot. Okay. We're going to kill this. All right, I choke down. All right, Grottle. So, this should always be Woodhammer. Because it does see kill. So we're just going to go right into Brawn. Alright. Could be Superpower, could be Stone Edge. Neither is particularly great. Because we're dead to crit. But like I said, we're at the stage of the game, stage of this run, where crit dodges are just kind of necessary. Alright, it goes for the Superpower. Crit kills. Alright. We're going to heal up a lot of HP here. Oh, Brawn, baby. Brawn. Let's go. That's huge. We saved ourselves a major headache. Okay. Torkoal. Alright, so this should always be Flare Blitz, Seize Kill. This has to be Gorbis getting the job done here. We'll see. We're gonna take Stealth Rock. Burn would be annoying from the standpoint of HP, but okay. Nice, 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 nice. We are only dead to crit here. Only dead to crit. A crit here would kill. Okay. Get some Shell Bell, which is nice. Stone Edge should be the incoming move, and Stone Edge, high crit rate, of course. 1 in 8. Let's go, baby. Okay. No priority moves. We just click Whirlpool again. Alright. Way to go, Frank. Dodging like, what, 4 crits? And a burn and 2 freezes? Or at least 1 freeze? Good stuff. Shout out, Frank. Alright, War Turtle's coming in. This will be interesting. Because... so, it sees kill with both Mega Kick and Hydro Cannon. The only mon that can really switch in here is Ludi. Which is, of course, very awkward. Well, actually, I take that back. Hydro Cannon, we could go to Wormadam, but if it's not Hydro Cannon, we feel fine, but... Hydro Cannon, please? Ah! Alright. So Mega Kick crit kills. Alright. Let's be cautious here. So I think if we go to Wormadam, it becomes very, very, very likely that the War Turtle... Well, it depends. If we don't get crit, it becomes very likely that it goes for Mirror Coat / counter. But that's not even good for me because I won't have enough HP. Well, if I heal up with Leech Life, I would. Unless I crit. I'm gonna hope that this clicks, because right now the way that Mega Kick and Hydro Cannon work is if neither see kill, well, it's not gonna be Hydro Cannon. I feel like Mega Kick is very likely. I'm gonna click Absorb. Oh, I don't have Absorb. What am I talking about? I click Nature Power. B. If I click Nature Power and it Mirror Coats, I am cooked. Maybe this is a Brawn play. I think this might be Brawn Angle. Yeah. Let's go Brawn. So this, importantly, won't be Hydro Cannon. Went for Mega Kick again. That's not good. Seize kill with Hydro Cannon now. And I'm slower. Just have to go back to Ludi. Alright, same spot for Ludicolo. Yeah. Oh! Okay. Went for Mirror Coat. I mean, I think I might just have to accept that we lose Ludi if it clicks Mirror Coat. Like that, I think that's just kind of what it's got to be. The last move I used that... See, what's weird here is the last move that I used that damaged the opponent was Whirlpool from Gorbis. And yet, it still clicked it, right? So... It's like, in my opinion here, it's kind of a 50-50 shot. There is a chance of Mega Kick. There's nothing I can click here that... Yeah. I'm going to click Razor Leaf because it's high crit. And we'll see what happens. Alright, Mirror B. We're just risking this. No crit. We're only dead to crit. Okay. I think we win. I think we win. Magic Leaf never misses, so I'll click that here. Wow. I mean, it was not clean. By no stretch of the imagination was it clean, but we're through. Immediate save. All right. Let's throw a Repel on. Let's heal up Geodude. Alright. Somehow. Berry Master. Alright. Okay, so we get berries here. Oh, here we go. Basket of berries. So what did we actually get from this basket of berries? I think we got... Do we have 5 of each of these berries? I think that's it. We got 5 of these. Because we had 4 Persums, 10 Orans. Yeah. So we got 5 of all those. So, I mean, that's good. Absolutely, we'll take that. All right, and then I think it said there's a hidden tiny mushroom down here. There we go. And to Heart Home City we go. All right. Little cutscene. All right, to the contest hall. All right. Okay. Somehow restart home. All right. Let's throw this music back on. Okay. So we gotta get some items in here. We're gonna go get our Eevee as well. Oops. All right. All right. So Poffin House. Okay, so I think we actually head here. This guy gives us, Poffin Case. Apparently, oh, we gotta go back into the Poffin House to get a Tanga Berry. All right, back here. Bang, Tanga Berry in. What does Tanga Berry do again? Bug type. Okay. And then if we go here, Twisted Spoon. So the Twisted Spoon is kind of interesting because it's the evolution stone essentially for Gengar, in addition to being a plus psychic type thing. All right, if we go to the second floor here, Sleep Talk TM. Okay. What else? We're not going to do the heart scale thing. We head to the contest hall now. Okay. Contests will be later. Much later. Like, not this attempt, later. All right, we get a bright powder, which is pretty cool. Thank you, Zoe. Appreciate it. All right. Lovely. All right, Fantina. She'll wait for me at the gym. Let me get a mild popping. All right. So that's all the items in Hard Home. So that means we're going to grab our Eevee, and we're going to get our Amity Square encounter, and then we'll probably call it. Bow, bow, bow. Okay. All right, BB. I would love a Pokemon named Eevee. All right, Eevee is in. Yes. Okay. Relaxed. I mean, 1 speed is very unfortunate, but 29 attack is very good, and relaxed is okay. So this is like just straight up the slowest Leafeon you've ever seen, but it's okay. It's all right. It's okay. All right, Amity Square. I think we need Prinplup, right? I don't really know how Amity Square is going to work, actually. Okay. So let's see how this is going to work. All right, so we just... Oh, okay, here's the encounter. Yeah. All right. This is not bad. So we had Skitty, Pichu, Sentret, and Phanpy duped out, so this was a very likely encounter. Level 20 shouldn't really have anything that's... Well, actually, this has Water Pulse. I don't know. Start checking balls. Two. No, that's too many characters. Um, let's go with do, 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 do. Puff, 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 tough. I don't know. All right, so item wise, Destiny not okay. Secret power. You can't access your bags. So you can't repel. Yo, Light, what's going on? Happy Saturday. How are you doing? All right, let's start. Alright. So we got the other entrance, I guess. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, the other we gotta go to the other entrance. Alright, cool. Fantina stands Fantina might stand a chance. Fantina might stand a chance. Yeah, the gym is gonna be tough in part because we're gonna have to EXP split like an absolute demon. But should be good. I am probably going to end very shortly. And then we'll be running up Fantina perhaps tomorrow. Amulet coin. You know the item stump? Okay, we got the stump. Stump in. Ooh, Chikorita would have been fun. Fling. Okay. I think that's everything. I think that's everything we can get. Yeah. Okay. Big time. I don't think I looked at Sims IVs. Yo, Sims? Sims is locked. Naive nature. Yo, Sims is locked in. Unfortunately, our EV is the slowest EV of all time. Okay. Oh, we can check out Jigglypuff IVs. It's also really good. Gentle nature, I think, is plus spit F minus defense. That's fine. That might actually be pretty good in this split. Okay. I am going to call it there because we have the gym upcoming and we got to be ready. And I don't have time today. It's lunchtime. Okay. Cool. All right, we're going to raid out. I think Knack's live, so I'm probably going to raid into Knack. All right, appreciate everybody hanging out today. I'll be live again. I would love to be live tomorrow. I don't know how realistic it is, but if I can be live tomorrow, then I will be. Appreciate everybody coming out today on a lovely Saturday morning. Until next time, my friends. Take care.